Okay, today we'll be looking at a couple of Fram oil filters. This new Fram oil filter, number PH16, that you can get at Walmart for $4.17, and this older Fram oil filter, number PH16, that might be 24 years old. Maybe one of you guys can tell by the date code when this filter was made. I think it was made in 1998, but I may be wrong. And I got both of these oil filters for free. Yep, a very generous viewer, whose name is Kelly, from Fort Worth, Texas, sent me these oil filters. Thanks, Kelly. So today we'll take a little trip and go back in time to see if this old Fram filter was made better than the filters they make now. So let's get started.
This is a pour. You gotta glue the silicone, get nice and tight. Get your inner here, filtration, and here.
Okay, let's start with the new Fram, and we'll start with the box. Turn it over here. We'll see. Proven protection up to 10,000 miles. Silicone drain back valve. Okay, let's look at this filter. See what it looks like. Date code A22901. Made in USA. And this is all printed on. And this Fram has 8 inlet holes, metal core with holes, bypass valve down below, about 4 grooves there for the threads, and nitro rubber gasket. Okay, let's look at the old Fram here. Look at the box. Allied signal. Let's go ahead over here. They give you a bunch of filters that it crosses over to. Actually, some cars that it fits, trucks that it fits. And where else? Over here somewhere it says made and printed in USA. And they got 1994 on here. Allied Signal Inc. Okay, let's open this one up, see what it looks like. And this has a date code of C80162. Okay, and this Fram filter has 8 inlet holes also. Metal core with holes. But the bypass valve isn't down below. It's right here. I can see the spring for it right there. So it's a base end bypass valve. And I see about 4 grooves there also. And nitro rubber gasket. Which after this many years, it's on here pretty good. Now this is going to be interesting to see these two filters opened up. Yeah, I've never seen a base end bypass valve on a Fram. Cool. Alright, let me open these filters up. We'll see what they look like inside. Be right back. Okay, here they are cut open. Let's get their weights. The new Fram weighs 330 grams even. And the old Fram weighs 367.8 grams. Yeah, let's take a look at these gaskets. You can tell the old one kind of faded, but yeah, they look good. Okay, now the base plates. The old Fram is 225.6 grams. The new Fram is 189.1 gram, 0.2 grams. And these guys are totally different here. You got the inlet holes here. What I have to do is take this one apart, but I'll show you this one up close. You can see it's got the threads there. It's nice. Everything looks good on this one. It looks okay. Look at this right here. It's got a silicone drain back valve. So that's all nice. Okay, now let's take a quick look at this base plate. This is somehow a bypass valve. I don't know how it works. It doesn't come off. And I want to show you guys this before I tear it open. But somehow I think when it comes through these holes, It must come out under here somehow. You can feel it, spongy there. Yeah, I got to take this apart to see what it actually is. But there is a spring in here. So maybe if I take it apart, we'll see how that actually works. It's pretty cool looking. I never seen nothing like this. Okay, filter elements. The old one is 52.2 grams. And the new frame is 47.2 grams. Let's take a look at the new one. We got a glued seam right here. I counted 36 pleats. It's pretty clean. I mean, there's a lot of space in between these pleats. I think that's just some paint from the can. Okay, and this is a cellulose synthetic blend media, and it has a micron rating of 95% for particles greater than 20 microns. You got the felt end caps here. Show you guys later these holes on the inner core on both these filters. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, and quickly I want to show you this. You can see the metal inner core. This doesn't quite cover it. You can see the pleats there, right there. I don't know if that would matter for filtering or not, but it definitely doesn't look like it should be like that. It's like that over here too a little bit. Just thought I'd mention that. This is on the new frame. Okay, in the old frame here, got a metal crimp seam. And I counted 38 pleats, 2 extra pleats. But you know, being as old as this filter is, I don't have no micron rating or what this is made out of. But it looks like a thicker element, you know, paper element than the new frame. And it's got these paper end caps, felt, you know, whatever you want to call them. And look at all the holes in there. The core. Look at the difference there of the holes. Okay, and inside we got big stamp leaf spring. This is on the old frame. Which shut off on me. And that weighs 13 grams. And the new one weighs 11.6 grams. It's got a bypass valve right here, and it's got this has got a setting of 12 psi. Okay, and the cans. The old frame weighs 69.3 grams. The new frame weighs 69.1 gram. Almost the same thing. I was getting almost the same thing with the thickness on them also. Is 0.41. Yeah, right around there, 0.41 millimeters. And the old frame, getting 0.42 millimeters. The edge of these cans is kind of got messed up, but that's what the inside look like. It's pretty clean actually for an old filter. And let's get the measurements on the filter elements. This is a new one. New frame is 2.42 inches wide, and the old one is 2.58 inches wide. Yeah, let's take a look at these, stretch them out, see what they look like, and I'll try to take this apart and see what this looks like. So be right back. Okay, here they are stretched out, and the new frame filter media is 48 inches long And the old Fram filter media is 45.5 inches long. Okay, so let's get the thickness on these guys. The new filter is 0.93 millimeters thick, and the old filter media is 1.15 millimeters thick. Quite a bit thicker. Let's get these guys up close. The back side. It's the filtering side. Now let's take a look at these guys under a microscope. So I don't know, looking at the microscope picture, I would say the old one probably would do a better job filtering. They both have about the same amount of square inches filter media, and the new filter media is rated for 95% at 20 microns, but we don't know what the old one is. Now let's look at the rest of the filter. So the gaskets, I give the gaskets a tie. You know, you got a stamped, this is a stamped leaf spring. There's no bypass valve. You got a bypass valve here, and you got a bypass valve here, and I'll get to this in a minute. You got the holes. You got a lot more holes on the old one on the right, and you can see the size difference. This is why one filter is longer. The new one's longer than the old one because it's got bigger pleats. This is the new one. And you got a silicone A drain back valve. They both have these cardboard paper end caps. And the cans. The cans are similar in thickness. You get the Sure Grip on here though. That's nice. And also I forgot to mention, it says right on here, Made in USA. I forgot to mention that earlier. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention. When I was editing the video, I noticed it was kind of dark here. See that? That's just some oil on there. Well, it was oil. I don't know if those want to come off. It was felt oily before. You see it shiny. Looks like a stain. Oh well. I'll spend too much time on that. Okay, and this bypass valve. I made a short video because I didn't know what to expect when I was trying to take this apart. So I made like a 2-minute video, and it'll be down in the descriptions right underneath this video if you guys want to watch that. But anyways, I took a pair of pliers and I got it open. It just pops off. I think it's stuck on there because it was rusted. You know, normally probably these just come right off when it was new, but seeing the way it is, let's take a look at the holes here. Compare these guys now. So the old one's got, the holes are a little bit larger. This bypass valve, this is unique because I forgot to have my screwdriver out here. I'll try this. This is where you can you can push on this right here, see? And you can see the spring inside there, right here. Goes in. So if your filter does get clogged, it's going to go through these holes. When it goes into bypass, it'll go through here. The oil will go through here, come out through here, and then out this way. So that's how this works. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So you got this bypass valve, or this one on the bottom, dome inside. You know, this is at the top. This clearly, if this goes into bypass, it's not even touching any of your filter down below. You know, any dirty stuff, it wouldn't bother anything. It would just go straight from, you know, straight from the holes like that, straight down. And if it couldn't go out to the sides, it would just go into these holes and then come right back out. So it wouldn't disturb anything. I like this bypass valve. What do you guys think about this bypass valve? I think it's pretty cool. And again, I want to thank Kelly for sending me these 2 Fram oil filters. And I also want to wish everyone happy holidays, a happy new year, and hope 2023 is a good year for everyone. And with that being said, I think I'll wrap this video up. And don't forget Oil Filter Fridays. I open up an oil filter every Friday on this YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Thanks for watching and take care. The new Fram filter media weighs 17.7 grams. The old Fram filter media weighs 18.4 grams.